I'd like to start this session out with gratitude. I'd like to thank you for allowing me to be here in front of you. I also appreciate when people uplift me, so I want to thank you for that as well. When you come with a position of gratitude, all the other fears and every other thing that is in your conscience can be let go because you're happy to be here. You're happy to be in the place where you're at. You're fulfilling the position that you're supposed to be doing, and you know you are where you're supposed to be. Are all of you wonderful leaders good? Are you all ready? All of you wonderful leaders good? Are all of you ready? You must verbalize. Okay, so I know that it's inside of you, and we know that it's inside of you. I don't want you guys to look at me. I want you to look at each other. But you have to be willing to say what it is, okay? So I need you to be participants in this activity, because this can't work, and it's okay if you laugh, and it's okay if you smile, and it's okay if you are giggling, because this is very uncomfortable for most of you to look at each other and to look at me. Someone who is honest and true and not trying to come off as ungenuine, correct? So I may be quirky and I may be funny, but I'm very genuine. Now, everything from here forward is noteworthy. Everyone turn off your cell phones. Ooh, that's painful. I see your faces. I see your faces.
It's not off.
That's great. Now, we're going to have fun. We're going to play some games, and we're going to go over some definitions and some ideas. This is, I'd like to speak leadership, okay? So I'm not going to speak on leadership. I'm not going to try to teach you anything that you don't already know. I would like to use my position of power to uplift all of you instead of oversee you. So I'm going to pose some questions and some ideas, and we're going to have some fun activities, and I hope this moves along slowly and greatly and wonderfully. First, I have a horrible task that I need done in the garbage can. Back in the room, can I get 2 volunteers to go get, there's one. Okay, come on, guys. Excuse me. All right. So this is what leadership looks like. Leadership looks like people that will do what they're supposed to do because they know they're supposed to and not because they're asked. Leaders sometimes get rewards. Go ahead, Beck.
Thank you.
I got another horrible task for 2 other people who, all right, and who else? You both want it? All right, come on. In a leadership position, when you give yourself freely and you expect a reward, sometimes you don't receive it. Whew. All right. This is the part where I need you guys to come in, okay? This is the part where it's a two-way street. This won't work for me if you don't be a part of it. So, we're going to speak during this time. I need you to get your lungs ready. Flip! Let's hear it. Love! Right? Love! Love! Now our lungs are open and we're prepared to speak clearly. Right? As leaders, we need to be able to speak clearly so that people can understand us. This is the one way that helps to do that. Can anyone tell me why it's important to be a leader? Go ahead. I see your hand up.
It's important to be a leader because it gives other kids their path if they're lost.
It's like leading people down the right path into success and uplifting them.
Well, why is it a good idea to be a leader, though? That's an action of what a leader does.
It's a good idea to be a leader because it can change others' perspective on you, and it can just show that you're worthy.
Ooh. Why is it a good idea to be a leader?
Basically the same thing he said.
Which was? It's okay to laugh. It's okay to feel uncomfortable. We need to get over these things so that we can move forward and become who we need to be. So you're separate right now. There's multiplicities inside of you, right? You want to laugh, you want to giggle, you want to go wrestle, you want to be a leader, you want to, pay attention to what your friends are doing, but you need to come together as one inside yourself if you want to lead. Go.
Makes you stand out in a good way.
I see your hand up.
Being a leader can be important because it creates a strong community and builds integrity amongst people.
I like all these answers. What about this one? It's a good idea to be a leader because when the stuff hits the fan, you're in charge, right? When it's go time, you're not looking at him to save us. You're looking at yourself, right? So do you want to be able to lead yourself to lead other people? Why would you want to be a leader? It's okay. Hold on. Clear your mind. This is not a test. This is a speak. We're just speaking, right? So we're giving each other ideas of why individuals like different things, looking through the lens of different people's eyes. Go.
Like you said, it puts yourself in charge. So,
It's okay if they laugh. It's okay.
fight for yourself. So, what do you want to say?
So,
I like that answer. That's great. Why wouldn't you want to be a leader?
I would want to be a leader.
No. Why wouldn't you want to be a leader?
So you wouldn't have the stress on yourself.
Ooh, that's a good one. Why wouldn't you want to be a leader?
So you can't have our own path.
Oh, right. Responsibility.
So you're not blamed when something bad happens?
Responsibility.
You feel responsible because if someone did something bad
Responsibility. I hear that a lot. Responsibility. Yeah. Why wouldn't I want to be a leader? Because when I mess up, guess who's in trouble? I am, because I'm the leader. Because if I mess up and I lead someone down the wrong path, guess what happens? I hurt the flock. Because if I tell someone to do something wrong and they go tell 10 other people to do something wrong, and they tell 10 other people to do something wrong, I ruined the whole city. Does anyone know a good leader?
All the coaches.
Or what coaches?
All the coaches here helping us.
Nice. Know a good leader? Who? Okay, what's good about him?
He makes the right choices, and he like helps people out.
That's great. I like to hear that. Do you know a good leader?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
My coach and M2, Coach Mark.
Nice. I know a good leader. He's a janitor. He's been a janitor for his whole life. He graduated high school, graduated from MSU, became a janitor at the school, got the keys to the school, right? Started being the wrestling coach, became the head wrestling coach, started being the golf coach, became the head golf coach. It's a lady. She's Asian. Wonderful leader. What good traits do you know in a leader?
Responsibility.
What good traits do you know in a leader?
Integrity.
Ooh,
Ownership.
ownership. If anybody wants to answer, they can put their hand up. Yeah, please. Discipline. Ooh, and what's that mean to you?
Like if someone messes up, it's not like you gotta go hound on them and it's the end of the world. You can be nicer about it.
Kind of look through a different lens or a different perspective. I saw someone else. Courage. That's great. Those are all great answers. And of course, it starts with you. So you have to be able to lead yourself. Getting out of bed in the morning, putting on your shoes the right way, brushing your teeth, going to the workouts, spending time reading, preparing when other people are playing. These are all things that you have to do to lead yourself. Because in the real world, there's no mom or dad out there like screaming at you in the morning to get you out of bed. Once you can lead yourself, you're able to lead others. Courage. Courage is mental or moral strength to venture, right? Tell me something that you were courageous about recently. Did I see your hand? Okay, go. So the mental or moral strength to venture, to withstand danger, fear, or difficulty. Me too. Anyone else? Anyone else? Come on, or I'm going to pick you. Courage. When was the last time you were mentally or morally strong? When? So, what did we say earlier about verbalization, and we must be able to speak clearly to be a good leader so that we can be understood properly, right? Because you have a clear vision of what you want to say to me, correct? And you want to convey that to me properly, right? So please do so, sir.
We did the Manhattan incline the first day we got here.
That's great. You did? Did you enjoy it?
A little bit.
Anyone else? Okay, great. I heard integrity. Someone said integrity out there. The quality of being honest, right? Having strong moral principles, moral uprightness, the state of being whole. State of being whole. Can anyone give me an example of integrity of the last time they had that, or they saw that, or I'm going to pick you? You're next. Integrity. Integrity, the quality of being honest. Woo! Having a strong moral principle. I'm not going to stand for that.
Someone in my school
No, that's right. They can laugh at you, man. That's okay because they just are seeing it's funny, but that's right.
To smoke? And I say no.
Man, up top. Dude, boom. No, at the same time. Ready, go. No, okay, wait, you go.
So last night we were walking to the gas station and one of the coaches saw two kids walking back, and rather than just like letting him go, he went and talked to him and like told him that was not allowed.
That's integrity, right? Because that coach could have been just like, oh man, come on, let's go, or whatever.
I messed up at school, and I just want to should know that I owned up to it.
Sir.
We had one in, I think the last Olympics, there was a call in tennis. And the culture of tennis is usually you're playing without an official.
Yes,
So
sir.
if the ball's out, you say, hey, that one was out, or you make the calls between the two of you. And in the Olympics, one of the calls, the ball looked like it was in, so the referee called it in, and the opposing tennis player said, no, he goes, challenge it because that was out. That should have been your point.
Well, huge integrity.
In the Olympics,
Huge.
in the match, but maybe.
The quality of being honest or having a strong moral principle. The next one I have is communication. Of course, we just talked about this one 4 or 5 times, but it's the exchange of information or news, right? Communication, the exchange of information or news. Leader, give me right here, man. I wasn't even done yet. I didn't even ask anybody. And what did you do? You put your hand up. Why did you do that? Because I asked you to, but you knew you were supposed to, and you did it. Next. Oh, I'm sorry. Continue.
Like you confused about something.
One more time.
You confused about something you asked.
That is one form of communication. When you are confused of their communication, you ask them to tell you that news, or that's right. Form of communication. I saw your elbow up. Communication. Yeah, can you tell me the last time that you communicated with someone? That's fired, man. What'd you call him? Nice. So what are we doing right now? Yeah, that's right. We're telling news or information. That's right. Physically, what we're doing right now is communicating. Yeah, I do need you. Thank you. Which one? Go ahead, hit it.
Oh yeah, I called my grandma last night. I was like, I was telling her how good this camp was.
What did she think?
She didn't want me coming, so.
She probably didn't want you coming back home. No, I'm just joking. She's like, you like it there? Good, you can stay. No, I'm just joking. Where did you come from? Okay. Did you live in Florida your whole life? That's amazing. Do you want to live anywhere else besides Florida in your future? That's great. Ready? Here we go. Back to the story. Clear vision. Tell it later. A well-defined and easily understood idea. A goal, a future state, providing direction and purpose for an individual, a team, or an organization. Clear vision. When's the last time you had clear vision, Coach?
Every day.
I like that. And what do you have clear vision on, sir?
Anything I'm setting out to achieve.
Who hasn't talked yet? Put your hand up, because that's who I'm calling next. You. Clear vision. What do you have clear vision on? Which one? Wait a minute. That's took a little too long, right? So that's not a real clear vision on a goal, is it? So I'm going to bend over and I'm going to touch my shoe. Clear vision. Go ahead. Wonderful.
Clear vision in life, like on what I want to achieve.
Yes, I do want to know that.
Like what I want to do,
Yeah. That you have clear vision on.
like my goals.
Clear vision. Clear vision is a well-defined an easy understood idea. Well-defined and easily understood idea. Do you have clear vision? Can you describe that clear vision to me? That's okay.
Real estate. That's like what I want to do.
So a clear vision is easily defined, right? So by saying real estate is what I want to do, I can assume that what he wants to do is rent porta potties to people who own property and who are building on it because he's interested in real estate, right? Because he described it clearly to me, right? He wants to be in real estate. No. Try again. Clear vision. I don't think that's what you want.
I want to be a realtor.
And
Sell houses.
2, 4,
Money.
because
They need houses.
but you're doing it for money because they need houses. So your vision's a little unclear. You should take it back to the drawing board and finish it. It's a good start. Humility, a low view of one's own importance. A low view of one's own importance. Tell me when the last time you were humble. Nope, not that time. Right? When was the last time that you had a low view of your own importance?
When I got injured and I couldn't wrestle and I reflected on.
I understand. It's okay. It's okay not to know. That's what this is for, because we're speaking on it, so that you can hear other people's ideas, right? And they can hear yours. And when someone doesn't know, it's not a funny thing that they don't know. So when we use our power to oversee people and hold them down and laugh at them, it's a horrible position to be in. We need to use our power to uplift people, to bring them to the top. So I saw a hand over here, Coach. When was the last time you had humility, a low view of one's own importance?
Yesterday when I was watching Coach Martin's power video, when he showed the Earth's relation to the largest star in the universe.
All right, yeah.
I was like, Earth is this big, how big am I?
That's a good one.
Rom too.
Yeah, that's a good one, right? So that was a fire example. Can anybody else back that up with another example, or I'll start picking? You.
Probably after the documentary invitational tournament, I felt humble because there's some really tough competition there, and kind of humble and proud of it.
Okay.
Which one did you put that?
You.
Me? Oh. What was the question again? 'Cause you.
Yes, I can. That's not an issue. Humility, a modest or low view of one's importance. When were the last time that you were humble?
When was the last time I was humble? Oh, well, so far I haven't laughed at anybody's stupid questions.
I love that. But that is not, that. Hold on. That's okay. That's okay. We are learning, right, all together, and it's different people's visions. Now, the definition of it is low view of one's own importance. That's the definition. So when did you last have a low view of your own importance? So everywhere you go, what's your name? Everett. Everywhere you go, you say, and you just expect it to come out or happen for you or whatever, whatever it is. No. It's okay to laugh. It's all right. Speaking into existence and being humble are two different things. So The reason I say to you every single time I meet you, and I thank you for taking notes, hi.
Can I maybe help him out? I have an answer.
Yeah, please go ahead.
This morning, at the end of our morning walk, Coach Foster held the first door, and then I held the second while the team came in and got in line to eat.
Yes, yes, that is a wonderful example of humility or being humble. One of the reasons I always enter a room and tell you, hi everyone, I'm Coach Corey, is because that's my humility, right? It's not me being boastful or being proud of who I am or trying to tell you I'm Coach Corey. I'm humble. I don't believe all of you know who I am. I don't believe that all of you should know who I am. I don't think that I know that you would even know me if you did see me the last time. So I'd better be humble when I meet you. I'd better be thankful when I meet you. And I'm Coach Corey, and I thank you for all being here, right? It's humility. To be a good leader, some things that you must do is focus on the needs of others. Focus on the needs of others. Can you tell me when the last time that you focused on the need of others were?
When my parents asked me to do chores around the house because they're busy.
Needs of others.
My little brother was hungry, so I gave him food.
Whew, man, you're a good bro. Needs of others. I know you got one. I know you do.
Oh, go back to me.
I know you have a needs of other.
On the airplane, someone wanted to sit next to their kid, so I did.
That was really nice of you, man. No, it was, right? Because that's traumatic for a kid not to be next to their parents.
We was in class yesterday, and
Good job.
who was it? Vincent gave me a pen,
Yeah?
so Vincent was looking out for me.
Bro, that ain't got nothing.
That has everything to do with it. That's great. Vincent's a great leader. So, go for the small yes. Write it down. Write it down. It's almost over. Go for the small yes. Right? So, what do I want? I want a house. How much does it cost? $1 million. Will you give it to me? Will you give me a house for $1 million out of your own pocket? Will you give me a house? All right, great. That's fine. I give up. I don't want a house. Right? Well, how about a cup of sugar, right? Can we start with a cup of sugar? Can I get a cup of sugar? That's all I'm asking for. I just need a cup of sugar, right? It's a two-way street. We got to work with each other, right? That's great. And I will take that small yes. He won't give me $1 million house, but he will give me a cup of sugar. How does that translate into leadership? Those bosses back there, all the bosses, you all want to go to nationals. Take me to nationals. Come on, I want to go to nationals. But I'm a leader. You need to take me to nationals. Oh, you won't? All right, fine then. How about a hometown meet? Will you take me to a hometown meet? See how I do? Can you just start there, just a little bit? Can you get the small yes answered yes to before you start asking for the big one that you can't get? Ooh, high altitude, coach. Now I see what the kids are talking about. Ooh, doesn't. I can't grab my breath either. No, I thank you though, whoever asked me that. Good leadership. Next, write this down. Never stop improving. Never stop improving. When you become the leader that your phone's off, right? When you become the leader that you want to be or that you have your clear vision to become, you can't stop there. You always have to be growing in importance in your mind, enrichment in your spirit, in your soul, in your body. Only 3 things happen naturally in organizations: friction, confusion, and underperformance. Write it down. Only 3 things happen naturally in an organization: friction, confusion, and underimportance. Everything else requires a leader. Okay? So everything else requires a leader. Yes. Friction, confusion, underperformance are the only 3 things that happen naturally in an organization. Everything else requires a leader. Envision. Keep writing. Imagine as a future possibility. To visualize. Know your purpose and believe in yourself. This is envision. Next, to be a good leader, you must be able to enlist. Enlist. What does that mean? Well, enlist means to engage a person or their help or their support. So if I'm a good leader, why do I need to engage a person for their help or their support? Right? Or, well, you need to start talking to people, right? About your clear vision. So you need to start interacting with other people. Enlist them in your plan or your plot or your action forward. Another way to enlist people is when you go somewhere to bring your own crew. What does that mean? A bunch of dumb buddies that are going to slow you down and make you look stupid? That's not what I mean. Bring a coach, bring a parent, bring a teacher, bring a pastor, bring some people in your life who are important to you to push you forward when you go places, to meet other people, to enlist them into what you want to do. Power, right? Leadership. Get people excited. So you have to get people involved with what you want to do and built up, so when they wake up in the morning, they just can't wait to call you and do what you want to do that day. Embody your message. Okay, embody your message. What's this mean? To be a symbol or expression of that idea or quality. So how you treat people. Also, hey, check this out. People don't believe the message unless they believe the messenger. So if you're a wrestler and you're trying to get to college, but you're fooling around on the streets and you only want to party all the time, are you embodying the message that you're trying to have clear vision and communicate with others to enlist them? Empower other people. Is this one? Give the authority or the power to do something, right? What's that mean? Well, how can I give the authority or the power to someone to do something, right? All right, check this out. Did your friend ever say to you, man, I want to get an A on that test? Woo! Or I want to lift 125 pounds by next season, or I want to be the football star. And you said, stupid silly, you can't do that. Well, that's one way you could do it. Or you could be a great leader and you could say, yes, you can. I give you the power to be an all-star football player. You can do it. I believe in you, right? Giving people the power to do what they want. This is something that puts you in a position of leadership. Evaluate, right? Form an idea of the amount number, or value of. To assess. Evaluate. Form an idea of the amount, number, or value. Assess. Okay. Are we being ethical? Are we being excellent? It's almost over, baby. I feel you. Whoo! Are we progressing? You writing these down? I'll do it again. Evaluate. Form an idea of the amount, number, or value of. Are we being ethical? Are we being excellent? Are we progressing? And are we doing it every day? Huh? Are we doing it every day? Are we paying attention? Or are we checking out? Huh? We get somewhere and we hit that number and we're like, woo! And we stop for a little bit. Or do we keep going and move forward? Encourage. To inspire with courage, spirit, or hope. To encourage. To inspire with courage, spirit, or hope. So to be someone's cheerleader, right? To be a cheerleader to someone makes you a good leader. Is it actually in there? Wait a minute, say that word. Say the word that I just said. Which one? Say, which one, coach? No, I can't hear you. Say it with your chest. And then address me as my proper coach. Oh, that's great. Now say it all together at once. Well, cheerleader.
Cheerleader.
Now say the other word I was talking about.
Which one, Coach Corey?
Leader.
Leader.
Now, do you all hear that the word leader is in the word cheerleader? Right? That's weird, right? Or is it? So to become someone's best cheerleader makes you a good leader. That brings us to the action part of the game. Woo! You. Put your pencil and paper down. You want to. I saw you. Come on. Being a good cheerleader means, hey, pay attention, it's almost over. I promise you I want to quit as bad as you do. Ready? Being a good leader means lifting people up from underneath. So an overseer, right, is someone who holds you down from their power and keeps you down, right? To lift someone up from underneath. So how do we be great leaders when we already wrestled and we're on the bench and we lost? None of the 6 buddies lost. And we're about to lose the tournament, right? Our whole squad's going home and none of us are good leaders. And we're all sitting on the bench and looking at our phones and playing games and not paying attention to what's happening out there, right? Well, what did I talk about for the last 3 minutes? And cheerleading, right? Being a good leader. Here's an example. Everyone know how to play rock, paper, scissors? Here's a good example. Does everyone know how to play rock, paper, scissors? Wonderful. I want you all to be quiet and say nothing. I want you to not breathe or make a noise. I don't want either of you to breathe or make a noise either. But we're going to go rock, paper, scissors. We're going to do it. You know how to do it. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot, right? Go ahead. Say nothing. Three times, right? 3 times to win. Okay, great. Who won? Wasn't that fun? We didn't. Wow. We had no action, right? That wasn't fun. There was nothing. There was no energy. There was no leadership. It was Silent, I mean, I don't even know who won. Do you really know who won? Maybe you do because you saw it, but. So now, this time, I want you all to cheer for the one who's winning. So I want you to cheer. Tell him your name. Did everyone hear his name? Say your name. Does everyone know his name? Great. Now I want you to cheer from the bench for the winning person. Ready? This is the part where our lungs are opening. Here we go. Ready? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who? Hey! 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 Oh man, that's awesome. Now I want you all to stand up and face your opponent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, wait. Don't start yet. Here we go. It's silence. We're at silent mode right now. We are not cheerleaders. We are not leaders. We just lost our tournament, right? There's another guy, the heavyweight. But of course, the heavyweight's going to lose, you know. So we're all sad, right? And we're not going to be excited. Go. Don't talk. Don't smile. Hey, that's okay. Hey, no, stop. Just do it. Just do it and be over. Now, if you're a winner, find another winner and go. 5, 4. No, if you lost, sit down. If you're a winner, go again. Everyone silent. Everyone silent. Silence. Silence. No talking. Nope. Nah, I think you won. No smiling. No talking. There's no talking. No interaction. The next winner, go to the next winner. The next winner, go to the next winner and continue. Hey. Quiet. No cheerleading. We all just lost and we're all sad. It's a two-way street. It's almost over, man. You got to play with me. We're on our phones. We ain't paying attention. We ain't happy. We're sad. No one's talking. You know, I just want to get on the bus, right? Who cares about these guys, right? Come on.
Is this the last round? I think we got some winners.
Come on, let's go to the end. Silence. Isn't this fun? I mean, we don't even know what's going on, right? When we don't have communication, when we don't have clear vision, when we're not being leaders or cheerleaders from the bench, right? Oh, yeah, that's great. Go sit down. Who cares? Go sit down. Who cares? Now we're going to do it again. But this time, we're going to go with our team. So if you are the loser, you become the winner's best cheerleader. If you are the loser, you become the winner's best cheerleader. And we're going to take it all the way to the end, to the last person. On your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we got to talk it up. Let's go. Hey, I want to hear it. We're about to get you. We're going to get you. Hey, that's one. Keep going now. Hey, that's our 3. That's our 3. No, it ain't over yet. We're going to do you. We're going to do you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Go. Yeah. Oh, what about you guys? Oh, who's the cheerleader? Who's the winner? Okay, go. We got you, baby. Hey! Okay, ready, go. Hey!
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh no! Who's our winner? Who's our winner? Who's our winner? All right. Ready? All right. Go. Let's go. Cheerlead. We gotta hear it. Talk it up.
Take him out.
Come on, let's hear it. Go. Who's the winner? Dodgeball! All right, take a seat, guys. So you'll hear me playing my radio at 6:30 in the morning. So you'll see me laughing around campus, talking it up, chatting and having a good time, right? You'll see me acting a fool, baby. That's right. You see, because silence in power. I could have stood on that podium for an hour and told you guys stuff, but wasn't this much more fun? By me giving you my power and my time, you were able to uplift me. And with that, I give an honor of gratitude to all of you. Thank you. Please put the chairs and the tables back.